I napped. I don't normally nap. I napped, and I'm half an hour late. I'm sorry. I was so fucking tired. I needed a nap. I haven't even eaten dinner. To be fair, part of why I probably needed the nap was I demolished an entire sharing pack of lentil crisps. So I may have crashed after that. No, surely that's completely unrelated. Anyway, today could be a very quick thing. It could be a not so quick thing. Pretty much all I have immediately going on is allied societies. But all of them. We can rank up with all of them. I just need to do my dailies with the Pelu Pelu and the Mumuza. But once that is done, we can rank up with them. And it'll all be good. I also have I have a bad case of bed hair. Thankfully, it kind of doesn't show up on... Oh no, it kind of does a little bit. This bit of my hair is quite poofy. Ow. Yeah. I'm an adult. I do adult... No. Let's not say... Let's not finish that sentence. That could easily be misconstrued. I'm a grown-up. I do grown-up things. Like, need to nap for 2.5 hours. Sure you are, Peter Pan. Yeah. The annoying thing is, because I've just woken up, my voice is gonna sound lovely and deep and sexy. And I'm gonna catfish everyone with my voice. So this is just me when I wake up. Yeah. You know, compared to when I normally stream and something spooks me and my voice, I've got to start napping before stream more often. I mean, the thing is that it also changes my laugh, and my laugh is really deep as well. This will not last. Start catfishing. God damn it. Is this the secret to how I become more consumable? And I get more discovery, more visibility. Part of the issue is I don't know words because I'm sleepy. Start catfishing, all them viewers will come for the deep radio voice, then you forget once and everyone leaves. You only want me for my voice. No, it's oh, I can hear it. I can hear it turning back to normal as my vocal cords warm up. Oh dear. Oh no, the catfishing will not work for long, will it? This is when I start an OnlyFans doing spicy audios and I deliberately have to record them like within 20 minutes of waking up. So it's just every morning just reading pure smut. And then go and have a bowl of cereal. Okay, so we can now rank up with the Memoria, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it so that we can rank up with everyone first. Thinking about video games, because that's what I do here, and topical stuff, because I normally don't do that here. Pokemon Legends AZ is apparently crap. Glad I didn't buy a Switch 2 just for that. Holding out for Duskbloods. You've been seeing the opposite while watching people stream it. Well, so apparently it's just the world is crap. The graphics are lazy and copy-pasted, map small and people want it. Yep. I think the gameplay's, yeah, the combat and stuff's great, but I think the exploration is also generally dog shit. Because, like, you kind of have a jump, but it kind of functions like it's a double jump, but you can only use it when you're already falling. So it isn't actually a double jump. I've seen a lot of comparisons to the recent Digimon game, and everyone just saying that, like, Digimon has done an amazing, amazing job with Story Time Stranger, I think is the name. Whereas Legends AZ or AZ has been underwhelming. I'm still going to play it eventually, probably off stream, but I mean, I still need to stream Arceus if I'm going to stream the Legends games. But like Legends, Arceus was quite good because you had all the traversal stuff of using the different Pokemon that you found and the boss fights and stuff. Whereas my understanding is there's none of that in A to Z. So it kind of makes it feel more like it's a DLC rather than a standalone game because of the scope of it. I mean, thinking about it, Scarlet and Violet had, you know, the traversal of riding around on the Miraidon, or whatever the other one was, and being able to fly and all of that shit. And it's fair enough that you don't necessarily always want to have that level of mobility, because that makes, especially if you've not got a large area, that makes that area feel even smaller. But to go from like 2 games where you've got that kind of level of exploration ability to then not, but after hyping everyone up about the exploration, I can understand why people would be underwhelmed. Anyway, that's enough about the topical gaming stuff that I don't really know much about. You're welcome for another cis white male giving his opinion on something he doesn't really know about. I should start a podcast. There's not enough of those. Let's max out with the traders. After, thanks to you, the Turali travel agency goes from strength to strength. The Wings of Reflection's backing's been a real boon, and we're seeing more traffic than ever. And it so happens we're due a visit from another special guest today. As you've many times before, will you join me in welcoming them? Thank you. Let's go and wait by the Wing of Reflection's monument outside. I appreciate how generous you are with your time. I really do. Our guest should be here any moment now. Okay, I'm sorry. I know, you're a disgruntled kitty because you can't jump on me. Liplu, after. It's been a while. So good to see you, Mablu. Welcome to the Turali Travel Agency's Kozama Uka branch. That's right. Today's guest is none other than my dear friend Mablu. I'm sure you noticed, but she's had a hand in practically every aspect of the Enterprise. From procuring supplies, to facilitating critical communications and relaying news from trading posts all across Tural, she's been a huge help. And let's not forget that it was Mablu who introduced me to you. The Turali Travel Agency wouldn't be the institution it is today without your tireless efforts. You both have my eternal gratitude. I'm just as grateful. Oh, I fucked up. That's why you're meowing at me. I haven't fed you. Because I napped. I'm a grown-up who does grown-up things like forget to feed their domesticated animal. I'm sorry, baby. I'll feed you in a minute. I know. I've been very patient. I am 2 hours late. I am 2 hours late. You should complain to me. I'm just as grateful. After all, I've gained my fair share of Pell as well. I will go and feed the baby. Don't worry. Still, I can't hold a candle to you, Liplu. Forging ties with the community and securing the endorsement of the Wing of Reflection. As a fellow entrepreneur in pursuit of our shared goal, I shall have to redouble my efforts. Nick's nibble on his shins. No! She can go for the toes. I never told you this, but after Mablu first committed to becoming a peddler, she came to the alpaca wool bedding emporium I was operating at the time and put to me a business proposal. Due to recent events, Tural's known much hardship, both great and small, and she wondered if perhaps we, through our mercantile pursuits, might do something to hasten the nation's recovery. Hello, baby. Will this help placate you if I give you stroke? It's not quite food, but I will give you food shortly. From the terrible storm that destroyed bridges and rendered the flight of we wingless impassable, to the sudden death of Gulul Jajar, we've had much cause to grieve. But it's our way to spread happiness through trade, and I had to believe we could still make a difference as only we Pello could. When you and your comrades returned in triumph, there were festivities during which I spoke with many Turali. I sensed the people's growing desire to learn about their neighbours and share their own culture in turn. That's why I told Liplu I saw an opportunity ripe for the taking. There is a cat in the way of the dialogue because she realises I'm reading. And so I decided to establish the Turali Travel Agency. Mablu would keep in touch as she peddled her wares on the road, supporting us with her observations and insights. We were business partners in a Turali revitalization initiative, so to speak. The more we expanded our operations, the more people and communities to which we could bring visitors and their Pel. With everyone's help, we've enriched many lives, but this is only the beginning. Through trade, we'll continue to bring Turali together and give them ample cause to smile. After all, that's what we Pello do, now and always. You're right about that. I can hear my inner abacus clacking away. It's proud we can hold true to our traditions, just as convinced as I am that all our dreams will come true. I hope you both keep the Turali Travel Agency in mind, wherever you might be. Do be sure to send plenty of customers our way. Is that it? Are we done? Because she's turned her back to me. I'm getting the silent treatment from my cat. Where would I be without you? You've contributed so much to the agency and aided us in assembling an amazing group of collaborators. The Hanu Hanu are a joy to work with, and the Moblins are thrilled to have found an all-new audience for their crafts. Not to mention the alpaca porters and Punuti hands, pleased with all the extra Pel in their pockets. But as I keep saying, we wouldn't have been able to forge those ties in the first place if it weren't for your help. I'm sure you're tired of me singing your praises, but I really do owe it all to you. Thanks for sticking with me as I've taken these first real steps towards my dream. Wonder where the next steps will lead me. Homeward to Urkopacha? Or perhaps I should set my sights on Jacques Tural. Who knows? One day the Turali Travel Agency may even have an Alexandrian branch. After all, the path only extends as far as you're willing to walk, and my legs have plenty of life left in them. Bloodsworn. You remember an NPC in Final Fantasy X-2 looking just like these guys? Are you thinking about Shinra? Who has the gas mask. Not the gas mask. Gas mask. Not Shinra. Okay. There is the, there's one of the performers. Wait, was that literally it? We get their hat. I mean, at least it works on Viera. But we get their hat. You can't adjust it. Okay. I mean, I could have guessed that we'd get their hat, given it's the thing that they're most recognizable for, but I was hoping for something else as well as that. I will go and feed the furry one. The third one has been. Hobley. That would make sense with the naming convention. Isn't Tobly one of the second merchant that you fund them being a merchant? It's the guy that is always in debt, yes. I thought so. Okay, well, that's the Pelu Pelu done. I never need to trade with the Pelu Pelu again. Potentially. And in case anyone was actually worried about Nyx, she's just picky. She wanted her wet food. I mean, well, it is also routine, and cats are very strict on routine. But she had a bowl full of dry food, like she always does. So it's not like she was starving. She does also deserve it. This is very true. I didn't leave her to starve. She would just rather starve than eat the dry food that she had, because she knew that she deserved wet food. You don't think anyone was worried, but we take any possibility to pick on you. Meanwhile, Gwyd, she deserves it because you left her to starve, abandoned. After. Perfect timing. Do you have a moment? Old Say has some new recipes he'd like someone to try, so I thought you could come along. The duality of chat, yeah. Great, then let's go and find him at the kitchen. I get to Nom Nom. I like Nom Nom. You brought after as well. Good, good. Have a seat. I knew as soon as I said it. You know who else likes Nom Nom? Let me guess. Nyx? Don't mind if we do. Let's see. Yeah, crying face. Why the crying? She's fine. She is fine. I gave her treats earlier. She is fine. If it isn't after in Revolja, well met. Now that smells amazing. Boltse, give me a tikka selvas, quick as you can. You're on the job, fool. We've just stopped by for a delivery. And next we've got our patrol. Straighten up, now. But I could just down it in a gulp. Ugh, never mind. After I get back from patrol then. See you later. I'll be back for that tikka selvas. Have one ready. Visits like these from the Brethren or other folks from Ikbrash have become more and more commonplace. It fills me with pride to see it. But that aside, we were having a seat. Revolja! I've got a question about our next crop rotation. Could you spare a moment? Sorry, I'll be right back. Busy as ever, I see. Everyone wants Revolja's ear these days. I thought I could give the poor lad some peace by having him try a new dish. Sorry. Let's eat, shall we? I've got 3 different projects I'm working on, and I'd be much obliged if you'd try one of them. Which will it be? Is that soup in a pumpkin bowl? Yaktel salad, stewed tiatia, mystery soup. Mystery soup. Is that the one in a pumpkin? Feeling adventurous, are we? Well, I won't tell you what goes in it, lest I spoil the surprise. Without further ado... Bracing yourself, you take a spoonful of mystery soup. You might as well have sipped at nihilism itself? You deeply regret your decision. You might as well have sipped at nihilism itself. How bad is that soup? No need to give me your thoughts. All's written plain on your face. I'll eventually be adding these dishes to a menu, so come by whenever you have a hankering. I mean... Was the soup the pumpkin? Because the pumpkin actually looks really good. I mean, it also looks fucking radioactive, but... that's fine. But it's just a bread bowl, but with pumpkin. actually... I can imagine, like, a really creamy, hearty pumpkin stew being served in a pumpkin, and I kind of want to do that for a dinner party now. But also, it would be a lot of effort to hull out individual pumpkins. Just to use them as bowls, whereas a bread bowl is dead easy. A pumpkin bowl with all the seeds. I have to hand it to Bold it really comes up with the most unique cuisine. Seeing everyone dine here makes me realize that food's become something more than just a means of survival for Mamook. It's become a source of joy. A happy side effect, perhaps, but I'm grateful nonetheless. Anyway, I have to go and chat with Angir. Apparently, she wants to consult me on something. Care to join? Oh, after you came along too. This works out nicely then. I wanted to tell you that Golma has been offered a place in Thrali Agricultural Association. Outside communities have officially come to recognise our efforts. Given how well our goals have been accomplished, I think it only natural I consider a new pursuit. Fuck. You don't mean you're returning to Sharlayan? Huh? Oh, heavens no! I only meant to say that I intend to pursue a study of selective breeding. Crops more bountiful, flavourful, and nutritious that we have yet to develop. Mamook's economy and reputation would surely stand to benefit, yet the thought that Golma might rise to the heights of horticultural excellence is what thrills me. Don't you agree? Of course. I can think of no better way to show how much Mamook has changed. We may even convince more folk to return from Tuliolal. As a Mamurjar, Mamook is and always will be my homeland. I can now hold my head high when I say that. That's only because you both were here to help. Thank you. I can't say it enough. After, I'll keep doing what I can to help Angir with her research, so if you ever find the time and inclination, feel free to stop by. We'll be waiting, ready to show you a gainery the likes of which you've never seen. We just silently stare at Big Tree. And then we leave. Can I have their hat? I'd kind of like the sort of Demigorgon hat. Okay, no, we get the Framers kit. And a card. Okay. Fine. And now we can head over to the Yokhui and we can rank up with them as well. It just obviously won't be maxing them out. After, what perfect timing. I was just about to make my way up to the mountain, but now that you're here, there's a small but vital task I'd entrust to you. What's that? You see, we're currently in the process of restoring a larder Dartagor used to store not only foodstuffs, but apparently also ceremonial offerings used during the pact. We found many different food items when we uncovered its ruins, but as of yet we've no way of knowing which were for eating and which were used as offerings. There's a merchant in Warlar's Echo by the name of Kerbala with whom Dartagor often had dealings. I thought perhaps he might know if any of the wares she traded for were used in the ritual. I would send one of our own to seek him out, but every pair of hands is busy clearing out the remaining snow. I was just about to join them, in fact. Dartagor's living sepulchre is yet to be found, after all. That leaves you to speak with the merchant on our behalf. A much less laborious task than the one that awaits me, I promise. Can you do this for us? Thank you. Remember, the merchant's name is Kerbala. I hope his knowledge can aid us. I really need to dye this armor set. Kerbala! The derpy music has started. Dartagor, from the mountain? Ah, yes, I remember her. We would trade on occasion. Though she never mentioned this pact you speak of. Thinking back, however, it does shine a new light on one peculiar aspect of our dealings. As I recall, she would usually ask for an assortment of dried meats and seasonings, the types of food that would last. Such items as would be difficult to come by in those snowy peaks. Nothing peculiar about that, to be sure, but the tender she used was unusual, you see. She traded me corn and corn seeds, which she claimed to grow herself. Quite the strange crop for such a frigid clime, right? Well, she said it was a singular type, bred over generations to withstand the freezing weather. Of course, I couldn't deny such an uncommon opportunity. But I took one bite of the corn and regretted my choice straight away. Still, I figured I could sell it as feed or process it into something usable, so I accepted her produce whenever she visited. Dartagor seemed to have a hard life up on the mountain, so I was happy to provide her with what she needed. One time, I suggested that growing something else besides inedible corn might solve her food problems. What do you think she said to that? She said my order took great care in cultivating it to match the tastes of our dear friends. Considering she lived alone, I wasn't quite sure what she meant. She was so earnest in her answer, I decided not to press further. But now the pieces are falling into place. I gather this corn has something to do with your ritual. It's corn! You know, I've been wanting to meet Farafar and her Hands of Zirgote for some time. Allow me to accompany you up the mountain. Word of work being done at Zirgote has reached us here in Warlar's Echo, and I've wondered how I could contribute. Now's my chance to find out. That's more on brand for me now. Oh, they actually have cleared out a lot, given that before they were working closer to the altar itself. Now they're over here. There you are after. Barafar here might be young, but she takes to leading naturally. I'm impressed by how much progress everyone's made so far. Most of the others are resting now, but Barafar had us clearing snow all day long. I can barely lift my arms. Our day's work deserves a hearty reward, wouldn't you agree? I'll treat you to some of my most delicious wares when this is done. I mean, clearly he can lift his arms. By the way, Farafar, do you have any insight as to what Dartagor was referring to before? Those dear friends she and the others grew the corn for. She must have meant the snow spirits. The corn must have been a crucial part of the ritual. Given that it was grown and harvested among the snow, it makes sense that the spirits would have a taste for it. I suppose the larder housed a healthy stock of the crop. Even so, I fail to see how anyone, spirits or no, could eat that stuff. Perhaps the caretakers processed it somehow before making an offering? They could have made it into, like, flour and tortillas. Without knowing their techniques, however, growing it now may not be the wisest path, or polenta. Oh, sorry to interrupt, but I've been meaning to mention the large stone we found buried under the snow. The carvings were quite distinct. Are you saying you found a sepulchre? Dartagor's living sepulchre? If it is indeed the stone we've been searching for, it should hold all the answers we need. The way forward's clear. We finished shoveling the rest of the snow. If only it were so simple. The snow around the stone's frozen solid. Maybe ice picks could help us free it? With tools like that, we risk damaging the snow, and thus the stone, and thus losing forever the precious stories carved into it. As of now, we lack the means to remove it cleanly from the ice. Could you return with me to shelter? The tools we need require a deft hand to craft, and I cannot make them alone. Much appreciated. Then let our focus be on seeing the sepulchre safely rescued. In the meantime, the others should continue their work on the larder. Remember to give yourselves time to rest every once in a while. If my intuition's correct, Dartagor's sepulchre will contain details on the offering. And while I'd like it uncovered as quick as possible, the task must be attended with care. Which is why I would entrust no one else with crafting the tools we require. I'm not one to disappoint, after all. Brushes will help us clear away snow so we can more easily see the hard ice underneath. Can I trust you to make them for us? Werfatar will keep you stocked with all the supplies you need. Good luck, although I know you need it not. It does not need to be high quality. Have you finished already? Good, good. May I have a look? As I said, you do not disappoint. These will certainly help us free the sepulchre from that stubborn ice. With work on the larder going well, our goal feels so close at hand. I want to rush headlong to the end, but I know haste will only set us back. Okay, yeah, they've cleared it out. Beautiful, is it not? Despite his age, Kerbala may have hauled more snow than the rest of us combined. Ooh, crystals. Having a place to store our daily foodstuffs will certainly make our lives easier, of course. Of course, we also intend to devote space to the cold-resistant corn after we can grow and harvest it. I hear the others have already found a plot for cornfields, so the larder may become crowded soon enough. I only hope we can figure out exactly how that plant fits into the ritual. I've missed you, Dartagor. Although it may take time, I promise to read every single word you left us. I always enjoyed the wisdom and wit of your conversation. Now I've been blessed to speak with you again. Nothing could make me happier. Deciphering the story of Dartagor and the spirits will take time, so please be patient. It seems I must consult the surrounding stonework to glean its whole meaning. The high larder has been restored, giving the Yokhui a place to store their food. Dartagor's living sepulchre may hold the secrets to the pact, but there's yet work to be done until it is deciphered. What's new? Minion. Minion. Not that minion. Minion. We shall soon come face to face, or rather face to knee, with those enormous Yokhui. Sweet. Okay. On knees, what? So, that... that was most everything that I had in mind. But there's people running Delabrum. I still need to do Delabrum. A lot of Delabrum. I still need to do 62 clears of Delabrum. I did 3 earlier today. Is there anything else? We can go to my island. I haven't actually been to my island in a couple of days. I need watermelon. Do you have watermelon? You do not have watermelon. That's fine. I don't think I actually need the watermelon until next week. Yeah. So we're fine. Is there anything that I still need to buy? Not from that menu. I'm pretty sure I have all the equipment. Oh wait, no. No, I don't think I do. I don't think I have the Felicitas set. How long has this been here? I've missed out on being a cat girl. What? How goes 14? It's going. Oh, I don't have any pearl white. Oh, because I have pure white. What's the Q for? Delibrum. Normal. I don't think you have it on Fairy. Unless you've been doing Bosnia without me knowing. I still need a lot of clears. I still need like 62 clears of Delibrum, so... Okay, can I do anything with the Felicitas? I mean, it makes me a cat girl. Surely there's something I can do with that. Oh, I didn't know it had toe beans. Am I being blind? Where are the pants? It came with pants. Right? I can check my chat log. You're right. except kind of not. Okay. Felicitas Gaskins. They're black. Oh, there they are. I was looking for white. That's why I didn't see it. Kind of like the boots. After's RP era unlocked in 14. Kind of like the boots. The boots are kind of cute. Yeah, they die decently. The pants... less so. Not crazy about the pants. That's fine. I can change the color of the toe beans. How does this die? Not a lot of the second die channel, is there? It's basically just the cuffs. Okay. Yeah, it works better on any color other than black, because then you get the contrast against the like waist trainery corsety bit. Okay, and I can change the color of the inner ear. All right. Do I have any glams that would benefit from cat ears? Honestly, I don't actually think so. It leans heavily towards white mage in my head, because it's kind of like the original white mage. Outfits, but with cat ears. Although no, did white mage always have cat ears? I forget. No, it did not always have cat ears. In fact, none of them have cat ears by the look of it. Sage, says Gwyd from the sofa. Oh, is it? Is it Sage that had the cat ears as a job? I don't think so. Yeah, they had more like a, it almost looks more like a tricorn. Ah. From another game. He's not really making sense to you. What's new? My dancer, do I want you... Dancer, dancer, dancer. Yeah, fuck it. Do I have anything I can sell the Domans for money? I might have a couple of things. Oh, I've got some materia. I can definitely get rid of the materia. It was not worth very much. This is not... Final Fantasy XIII Devout. A White Mage upgrade. Ah. I haven't grabbed my Wondrous Tales for this week, I don't think. No, I haven't. Not that it really matters for going into Delibram, but... I also still have yet to do any faux leaves. Or faux whatever. I mean, yeah, the main thing that I want from there is there's a lot of mounts. Oh yeah, I don't have those. There's a lot of mounts. I mean, I could actually buy them all, but I also want the Framers kit because I like having Framers kits. Alright, 45 seconds. Fuck it. It'll give me metal. A tiny minuscule amount of metal. What I will be able to do, though, after this Delibrum, is finish off another Bosnian relic. Yeah, I'll be able to finish off Dark Knight. It's been a while since I last streamed Delibrum. There's reasons for that. Ah. If it was bravery, I would have waited. Okay, no, you're doing... Yeah, you can... You really don't need Bubble. You're more likely to die from Twice Come Ruin than you are from taking damage. Just saying. Okay, they were only applying Protect to 3 people. I'm not entirely sure why they stopped applying Protect. I didn't pay attention to which one was first. Oh, okay. What's making me regenerate 1 health? Because that wasn't regen. Like, that wasn't the spell regen, but I was getting 1 health. Are you on Profane? No. What was giving me 1 health? Oh, could it have been... No, it shouldn't have been either of them. They don't have inherent... like, lifesteal or regen. Unclear. Dick stuck in Trinity Seeker. Yeah, how'd that bubble go for you? To be fair, they're only resistance level 12, so this might be their first time doing The true question is, has anyone brought perception, or do I need to YOLO? Because in the 3 runs that I did earlier today, I repeatedly had to YOLO, which is fine, but people would run alongside me. Cool. Well, they found the poison bombs. I don't understand why people can't just run in the places that I did. I mean, we're missing one. You really don't need to do... But why are they reapplying it when it's only been, like, a couple of minutes? Cool. Yeah, that's why you stand with me for that one. It makes it a hell of a lot easier if you're on this side. It makes it a hell of a lot harder if you're on the other one, depending on your class. Look, that was a Sam, wasn't it? No, not a Sam. Is it one of the Dragoons? It was either the Dragoon or the Reaper. Both of whom have abilities that do movement. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the level 12's first Delibird. Baby's first Delibird. I mean, it's fine if it is. Oh no, my stomach is starting to wake up after my nap. It only took an hour. They're gonna... yeah. There's no positionals. There's no positionals. You have no reason to stand near the tank. There's no positionals. I mean, also, the only thing that I think can hurt them is Rapid Sever. They're applying Lost Bravery mid-fight. When was Bravery on Trinity Seeker? I don't remember seeing that. There was Bubble and there was Protect. I don't remember seeing Bravery. Because Bravery is actually useful. Are we going to place bets on whether or not the first timer dies on Phantom? Because I'm going to do the skip. But I'm also not going to explain anything. They're probably gonna die. Well, the Dragoon just died. I just watched that guy kill themselves. Nice. I really do need to do more leveling and stuff in Occult Crescent. So that I can do... I don't need Protect! Sweet baby, I do not need Protect. Oh yeah, they're dead. Oh, they're already dead. Okay, no, actually they only got hit once. That could have been a lot worse. I'm impressed they only got hit once. Oh, there goes the baby. Don't run with me. Don't run with me, Summoner. Don't run with me. That's why you don't run with me. Every time. they're definitely gonna die to hot and cold. Again, there's no positionals. I understand muscle memory, but there's no positionals in that one. Just stay away from the tank. Okay, I deliberately ran over here so that even DPS classes could... But everyone ran the other side of the box. Fine. And, yep, baby died. Cool. This is gonna be foe. Delibram normal, it's always the same rotation. Staff, bow, shield. At least for the first set. I don't know if it randomizes after that. I think that. Alright, I need fire. Nice and easy. Okay, I don't quite know why the Dragoon decided to just not. That seemed like a conscious decision from the Dragoon. Look out for the jumping tank. There might be a reason why. There goes the Dragoon. Oh, their controller died. And there goes the baby. Stay away from me. There are no positionals in Bosnia. Not in Bosnia, in Delaware. There are positionals in Bosnia. Not in Delaware. I might have more chess pieces for the bathtub now. So I think I have all 4 currently in my inventory. I do. And I think I only have 2 or 3 in the bathtub. Yeah, let him reapply bravery. We don't need bubble or protect, but bravery is nice. With the amount of damage that we're doing, I think we can skip second cleansing. Which will be nice, because it means that I don't have to worry about my cooldown timings. Otherwise, it is quite tight on my shake it off cooldown. No, we might still see it. No, skip. I'll be surprised if they don't die to this. Okay, well they didn't die to it, but yeah, they did get hit by it. Nice. If they're going again, I'd do it again. Doesn't look like they're going again. Let's finish off Dark Knight. Give me my weird crystal weapon. I think the Dark Knight one is actually one of the better looking ones. How many more to go? I start with the tanks. That's our third completed relic. If I could change the glow color on that, I'd really like it. But I can't. It kind of looks like the Gravelord greatsword from Dark Souls 1. Which I'm not too mad about. You've been helping some new North America friends get through Bosnia. You can hop to Primal. Well, put it this way. I still need 61 clears. Of Delibram. As a base, like without the glows, that is kind of nice. But you just really need to like the glow. Yeah, if I could change those to, instead of being purpley, make them red, I think I'd really, really like this weapon. If you got to Delibram on Fairy, you could help, but you've none of it unlocked. Yeah, don't worry about it. Delibram is fairly active, even on Chaos, so it's no problem. But yeah, literally, to give you some context. That's how... That's how I'm doing for these. So I've done everything before Loathsome Memories. But I still need 27 clears of Castrum. Which I can never find people actually running Castrum. I still need 61 clears of Delibram. And then I need 105 clears of Delibram or a bunch of Dalriada, because it turns out that my calculation for that was wrong. So yeah, I have a lot of Castrum a lot of... Well, actually not that much Castrum, but it's going to take a long time because I never find people running Castrum. There's a lot of Castrum, and there's a lot of Delibrum, then there'll be a lot of Dalriada to mop up. But Dalriada I don't think's too bad. There's quite often people running Dal. Comparative to Castrum. Organized, yeah, I love a spreadsheet. Love a spreadsheet. In contrast, I am 90% of the way, well no, 87% of the way through Endwalker relics. Because they just need poetics. Someone else is running it, okay. Go again. How many? I still have 12 Indomitable. Okay. Do I not have any of the healing one? Apparently not. I have quite a lot of normal profane, yeah, so I could potentially run profane healing. I need to remember, you guys can see what I type because of the text bubbles. Someone asked, do I have to be in Gangos? You probably could have pieced that together. But, yeah. We are waiting a mate. Oh, someone's still unlocking the dungeon. Okay. So we have to wait, and then wait 10 minutes. Time for low-stakes gambling. Good enough. Hey, jackpot. I think the only things that I still have to buy from here are emotes, wearables, and some minions. Yeah. Elpis. I got at least 10 minutes to kill. Wait. I need to accept the quest so that I still get, or else I'm not going to get Time Worn. Someone was asking, do we really need 2 healers and 2 tanks? Blue and green DPS. Although we've not actually... Okay, now we've queued in. Gunbreaker. It's the only tank... only tank that still needs it. Is Indomitable the same damage increase as Martialist? Where is Martialist? There it is. Yeah, it is. So if they just use... Cool. Cool. I was going to do some bits in Elpis. I probably have time for a couple of fates. I haven't been in Elpis in a while. Forgot how pretty this place is. Angry trees! I am not doing enough damage. Actually, is it just these 3 to kill? In which case, we should be fine. Oh yeah, we're fine. I thought that I'd have to kill more than that. Four minutes. Oh shit. I forgot these are tiny Marlboros. Kitty. Probably won't have time for this. I'll be nice and do a 1-minute warning. probably not going to have time to finish this. Oh, it's one of these? Yeah, I'm definitely not going to have time to finish this, so I'm not even going to start it. Can't be asked. Instead, let us look out the wonderful vistas. Beautiful. Truly. Okay, thank God. I had one run earlier where we got to 1 minute before the timer and someone withdrew. So we had to wait another 10 minutes. Closed position would be best on the samurai with 8 rays. There we go. Okay, the Dark Knight hadn't set things up before they came in by the look of it. That's fine. Oh, that's a point. I don't normally eat. Didn't mean to burn that. It's fine. Oh, well, they're dead. No? I thought that gave twice come ruin. Yeah, it does. Okay, they are dead. Our damage doesn't feel as good as last run. Makes a lot of sense. Well, there goes one of the white mages. You were getting awfully close for that explosion. You can try and make it obvious, but someone can get hit by that. Yeah. And they're gonna make it real difficult on themselves. Yeah. Oh wait, no, they're lucky. There was only 2 of us here, but we happened to be the ones that got rolled. Cephas is dying. First time I've seen him breathe fire today. Okay, not everyone is here yet. Should have used my actions for that. Whoops. People really like hugging the floor this one. I mean, I understand. The floor looks comfy. No, no. I just realized that the Dark Knight still has grip on. Oh. Ah, my bad. Again, it's been a while since I've seen that. I forgot what to do. I forgot where they jump, and clearly I was tracking the wrong one. Wait, where's... Waiting on the samurai. I guess they respawned back at the start. Yeah, our damage is considerably different. I have to guide them this way or they're all gonna die. Have I got that one? No. Oh. Yes, you should let perception go first. But I just Leroy Jenkins that shit. Don't stand near me. Don't stand near me. That is not the element I need. I need this one. I just ran in a corner. I didn't even look. Well, the Dark Knight's gonna die. Sadness. Normally I would have faced them out of the arena, but I was just trying to avoid as many people as possible. Alright, I actually need to pay attention. Got a lot of people. Oh, even the samurai. Don't touch me. So this should be bow. Yeah. I couldn't remember if it's always the same rotation or if it's only the same for the first rotation. But I think it might always be the same rotation. Unnecessary, but thanks. Very different from Scott, who would have rescued me into the flames. I'm not even gonna bother. They're dead. I mean, there's no point shielding me. There's at least one cutscene. No? I thought someone had only just unlocked this. I suppose they could have just instant skipped the cutscene. Oh no. They took aggro. I mean, it's fine, because with Shake It Off, I also... shield them. so my Shake It Off still works. But they don't know the fights, so if the Dark Knight takes aggro and gets Cleansing Strike and I don't have it, and the healers aren't paying attention, he gonna die, and he not gonna understand why. Guide everyone over here. You don't want to be over there. Oh, you're gonna die. Yeah, we're gonna see a fair amount of stuff in this fight. Seconds on Shake It Off. I might not get it back in time for Cleansing Strike. No, should be fine. Yeah, because it's Queen's Edict, guys. That was slightly delayed to go off, so I probably won't have it back up for the next Cleansing Strike, which, given the speed we're going at, I think we will see at least one more Cleansing Strike. No tether, which means go to big. I nearly fucked up. It's been so long since I've seen these mechanics at the same time. One more cleansing. Yeah. in my last like dozen runs, probably longer than that, I haven't seen Queen's Edict and the other thing at the same time. Cool. Well, we can go and progress the White Mage relic. Woohoo! And I just need 60 more clears. Oh yeah, it's the node, not him. I wish these were easier to grind passively. As well as the loathsome memories of the dying. Because you can get them passively. Like loathsomes from CT Alliance raids. Time Worn. Is from something, I think. I think you can get Time Worn from something else. Raw Emotions, you can get one from level 70 dungeons, I believe. I think there's another way to get Time Worn, but I don't remember. Palace. Yeah. Palace of the Dead. Tablet watching time. Though I'm probably going to finish up. I'm hungry. My stomach is well and truly woken up. Oh, my yeah. Yeah. Don't forget. Start the quest again. Or else I won't collect them. There we go. What does this look like? Honestly, that looks more like a black mage weapon than a white mage. That looks like the white mage stole a black mage weapon. All right, let's go put some chess pieces in the bathtub. Why? Why not? Got to get them clean somehow. And, you know, you have to marvel at my interior decorating skills. Because, yeah, they are a thing of beauty. Sorry, as is tradition. Pazuzu, fart. Pazuzu, fart. Alright. We need a warrior. The warrior. And then I think that's the gunner. Yes, I can see his gun. There we go. Nice. So yeah, I now have a complete complement of Queen's Guard in my bathroom, or in my basement bathtub with the lamp. Because where else would you put them? I have yet to just to compare my interior decorating with Scott's. I think we all know whose is better. What is this? I see. Those are kind of cute. This is as far as you're allowed inside. I don't know why. Fuck you, that's why. How... One of them's done. Okay. It is probably the airship. Yes, because it is a baby. He's just a baby. There you go. Fussy Bun Bun has been set on. We have Excelsior, Fussy Bun Bun, and Subby Bun Bun. Because once again, why wouldn't you? yeah, I think that's going to be where I call it for tonight. It's a relatively short one, but I am hungry. I need some foods. Next time, I don't know. I might be able to rank up with the Yokhui. Yeah, I should be able to if I don't miss a day. So I can do 360 today. So I've got 2 lots of allowance for the Yokhui. So yeah, by next week we should be able to rank up with the Yokhui again. Otherwise, it'll probably be Occult Crescent, or we still need to unlock the various raids for Dawntrail. So it could be that as well. We'll see how I'm feeling on the day. See how I'm feeling on the day. Yep, thank you very, very much for watching, and I will catch you tomorrow, hopefully. I'm not entirely sure what we're doing. I might jump into some Monster Hunter, because there's some stuff that we've not done in Monster Hunter. Or we'll be starting Lies of P New Game Plus. It's one of the two. Haven't decided yet. We'll see how I'm feeling. If anyone would be interested in tagging along for some Monster Hunty, let me know. But otherwise, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye.